first offer to play in Berlin Philarmonic, I declined.
Is there any space for personal life with this type of schedule?
A lot of people ask me, hey, is accordion your wife, you know?
The most paid job?
30, 40,000 and goes up.
We're talking euros, right?
Yes, of course, not Moldovan lei. Around between 80 and 100 flights per year.
Maldives? What?
Yeah,
Moldova,
yeah.
what? Mali, whatever, but not Moldova?
For me, I can't live without music, so...
Oh, so you'd prioritize the personal life.
And as a question...
He keeps it open. Thank you very much, Radu. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
He is the only accordionist in the world who has won all 6 of the major international accordion competitions. He has received over 60 international awards, including YCA auditions, and serves as the artistic director of the Moldovan Accordion Days Festival. Discover the story of Radu Rățoi, the Moldovan accordion virtuoso. Today I have the pleasure of interviewing the accordion virtuoso Radu Rățoi. Radu, hello and welcome back to Moldova.
Hello, nice to see you.
How are you and how do you feel to be back in Moldova considering your very busy schedule and your last trip to China?
Yeah, I feel very well. I always feel very well at home, you know, like what's home is nowhere. So I'm very happy to be home. I'm very happy to play some concerts around here, to teach some lessons at the summer school, and after, of course, I have to go on and go abroad for my next projects.
Oh yes, we are watching you every time on Instagram, on all the social media platforms, and we can tell you travel every day. I'd say every day, every week.
I wouldn't say so, but around between 80 and 100 flights per year. So.
Oh, that's crazy, that's crazy. And
Not
considering that, where do you feel at home the most?
Oh, that's a very hard question. I don't think I have this feeling of home. I have a lot of homes around, so Copenhagen, a little bit Moldova, a little bit Romania, for some time Germany, so it depends for what I want, you know.
Yes, but where are you based? Where is your toothpaste?
Yeah. I have many toothpastes. Yeah, no, not really. I'm kind of now based between Copenhagen and Romania. I kind of try to establish myself in Romania because it's a really nice city there, so I try to, and I'm also teaching around.
Yes.
So I would like to be also next to my students, and also it's a very nice country to be in.
Yes, and you feel welcomed everywhere, but still, Moldova is where everything started, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Moldova will always have a place in my heart, and you know, it's just home. If you ask me home, it's really home Moldova, but this feeling of home, it's very different.
Radu, do you remember how everything started? Where was it? And how did you find yourself playing the accordion and just having the dream of becoming the best accordion in the world?
I mean, the best accordion in the world, it's kind of a very general thing. I just try to do my best. I would say always not to be the best accordionist in the world. Yeah, everything started when I was I was like 5-6 years old. I had a neighbor who played piano. I was always impressed by music, you know. I was always visiting him, you know, almost every day after kindergarten, and my mom saw that I have like potential and I like that, so she said, okay, go to music, you know, it's okay. But at the music school they didn't have places for piano. For me, I was too late.
Oh my!
So you have accordion.
But was it a love at the first sight? Because for me, for example, I didn't want to play the panflute in the beginning, you know. I actually wanted to play the saxophone, but I don't know, just always we have the moms who tell us the best advice, and she advised me to play the panflute. How was it with your situation?
My mom advised me to play many instruments, so I played around 10 instruments in my life at the music school. So I was really busy, I would say, with that. But accordion was the first one, and as you see, it's the last one. So I think accordion just combines all the instruments in one. That's just my opinion.
Yes, that's right. And I know actually from a few sources that you actually played another very important instrument for my life, at least, which is the panflute. Is it right? Can you tell us how this happened? How did it happen that you played the panflute? And I think panflute was before the accordion.
Not really. Actually, I started with accordion, and at 6 years old and around 7 years old, I started panflute because I wanted also to play, I think, saxophone. I'm not really, I think it was saxophone.
Saxophone love here.
Yeah. But I was too small for saxophone, so they said,
same.
So they said like, okay, you have blockflöte and maybe panflute.
Yeah.
Why not for a few years, and after it just continued growing, with panflute and accordion and piano and percussion and
Well, knowing this information, we have a little surprise for you here. Radu, we have a little challenge here for you because I have 2 panflutes and I think you already guess what is going to happen next.
I'm afraid.
Yes. Considering your experience with the panflute, we have a challenge. What do you say if we are going to try to improvise a little duet on Enescu's Romanian Rhapsody? When was the last time you touched the panflute?
I think 5-6 years ago.
Oh my God!
But except when my grandmother is asking me always to play the melody Radu Mami. It's
Radu,
like Radu's mother. We have a traditional folk song in Moldova, so she always asks me to play that. I think I'm Radu because of that song, just so you know.
Of the Radu Mami.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. What we are going to do, guys, this is a total improvisation. So
I didn't know. So
don't judge.
Should I play like this?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to play the beginning and you're going to reply with it to me on the panflute. What was that? Oh my God.
That was fun.
I told you it is an improvisation. Radu, oh my God, you did so great. Can you play for us Radu Mami on the panflute, just like you do for your grandma?
Sorry.
Oh my God, you are so good. Please stop because you're going to be a big problem for me in my future concerts.
No, that's fine.
Oh my God, it was great, amazing. Thank you, Radu. Thank you so much.
For centuries, we have nurtured this land. From the hard work of people, we have cultivated harvest. From the talent passed through generations, we have crafted wine. From the joy of sharing, we have created a celebration. Nothing feels more meaningful than rediscovering the magic of the moments we've shared together. Rădăcini, the wine that brings us together.
Moldova Accordion Days. How did the idea came to your mind and what does it mean?
So Moldova Accordion Days, it's maybe my biggest project that I organize. I'm very happy that this year, 2025, from 23rd to 29th of October, it will be held in Chișinău and Belts in the Republic of Moldova. It's truly, Accordion Days will be here. It's truly nice because we will have 4 concerts, we will have master classes, we will have workshops, and we will have an international competition for accordionists with 14 different categories. So there is a lot to choose from where you would like to participate. I'm very happy. I made it somehow, not only me, but with all the team we are working with. So I'm very happy about Moldova Accordion Days. So it will be everything about accordion.
Yes, everyone who's watching us, because the interview will be out before the festival, please join Radu on this amazing journey.
Absolutely. We will have classical music, jazz music, folk music. We'll have also a special orchestra invited of folk music.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I don't tell more. You can find more details on our social media and website.
Yes, good luck with that.
Thank you so much. Panflute was always for me, kind of a passion, I would say, because it's very folkish, it's very representative for our folk music, so I always loved it.
Yes, but still, you decided that your musical path should be with the accordion, and you said in one interview that you want to build your personal style. So what does this Radu Rățoi style actually mean?
I'm still searching always, and I think all the life I will search for this style, because it's this style, it means more like about speaking what you feel, speaking in music your feelings, your emotions, your life experience, everything. Like when I'm reviewing a piece which I played 5 years ago, it sounds differently because I have a different life experience. I can tell something new, something more mature, I would say. So also searching for my style, I have to combine and find new ways of playing accordion. Like I had the master classes with almost all the best teachers in the world of accordion, and I'm always like documenting it. What should I do? How should I do? How to combine Russian school with Eastern European school, with West European school and Chinese school, and there are a lot of things which I'm working on, and I think it's a never-ending process.
Yes, this was going to be my next question. Do you feel you have to adapt every time because you are in between two worlds? You are in between the eastern part and the western part. So how do you do it? How do you combine it? How do you become accessible for the Chinese public, because you're doing lots of tours and master classes there?
I just think you have to trust your taste at some moment. I studied a lot, so I have a background of information, with a lot of information, I would say, and I'm trying always to use it. So that is really helping me to find always a way, depending on the country, depending on for who I'm playing. I always speak with organizers, okay, how it's like your public, what they would like to listen, and I have of course a core program of my own taste or what I'm feeling is the best, but I always keep 10-20% for seeing what's around, and sometimes I even change it in the concert,
Really?
I just feel okay, maybe it will work very well, that piece, so you need to have experience, I think, behind.
Yes, I'm pretty sure of that. And this experience, do you think that all these institutes that you did and all the master classes you did with a lot of amazing musicians made you to understand how you can reform every time for each concert for any particular audiences?
I would say I was very lucky with all the teachers I had in my life, so they didn't stop me of being Radu. They helped me of being Radu, and from my first teacher, Ludmila Pelin in Chișinău, she put me on stage from 8 years old, so when you are at 8 years old, you don't think.
Did you play at the Philarmonic?
I played,
My first stage also was the Philarmonic.
No, that was by far, that was very late,
the
really? Philarmonic,
Okay.
that was around 16. I would say. No, the stage for me meant in the school, at some small concert, but that's a big experience already,
That's right,
when you
yes.
play and your teacher is in the first row, keep
breathing.
Yeah.
You can hear the breath with the... I know what you mean, Radu, that's right. We spoke recently about your trips to China, and it wasn't actually the first time you've been there, gave concerts and master classes. What are the differences when playing on a Chinese stage and when playing on the European stages or even American stages?
I mean, every market is different. Even in Europe, if you compare Germany with Italy, which are very almost next to it, Chinese audience, it's special depending on the region. Let's imagine China is really big. Sometimes you have to fly 6 hours.
Yes.
A local flight, so it's very different, I would say, Chinese market. But I always feel people love me there, and they're welcoming and they're clapping, and I mean, they love the most Chinese piece, you know, played on accordion.
Of
because,
course.
Yeah. So I always bring some surprises of this kind, you know. And I wouldn't say they love only classical music.
Yes.
So their public, they like a lot combination of different styles, and I'm trying always to bring that.
Do you think your European face makes you even more appealing and popular there?
I think so, because I got always, you are so handsome, you're so handsome, you know. It's nice somehow, and I'm very happy, and I got a lot of people who are following me from China. I also started Chinese social media.
Oh, wow.
And going on for my Chinese audience, because they always ask me like, hey, we want to see you, and it's very hard for us to access Instagram and Facebook. Yes. So please help us to follow you.
I'm sure Asia is a big dream for every musician, especially the ones from Europe, because it's always a new experience, new people, new stages, and they really have a lot to show us in speaking of technique.
Yeah, I mean, China, you can't have, I think, anywhere in the world, like I had 20 concerts in 20 days. You can't have that, you know. It's like I had like flying in the morning, master classes, afternoon concert in the evening, and like so 20 days in a row. I don't think you can find any country in the world, even US, even I don't know, even a tour in Europe. I don't think it's almost impossible. And in China it was hard, but not impossible.
Oh my God, Radu, when hearing about all these crazy schedules that you have, I have one question. Is there any space for personal life with this type of schedule?
I mean, it's very hard, I would say, because a lot of people ask me, hey, is accordion your wife, you know? You know, but...
Good question. We also have that question here.
Yeah, so, no, I think it's possible. It depends on priorities. I mean, I love music and I did it for all my life, so it's a priority for me. I wouldn't say it's the most important thing in life, but it's very important for me. I can't live without music, so...
so you'd prioritize the personal life?
I try to combine it somehow and prioritize depending on the periods. Sometimes I don't take some concerts, sometimes I'm combining, you know, a concert with some city break.
Or, yes, I know what you
know,
mean.
So I always try to find some ways. Sometimes I manage, sometimes it's not possible, sometimes it's just too busy, you know. So you need a person next to you who understands that and helps you.
What would be the picture of the perfect wife for such a busy musician as you?
Oh, I actually never thought about this. I think...
But you need to step down in one moment and just have a house and kids. Maybe in Denmark, maybe in Romania, or maybe in Moldova.
Yeah, who knows? I keep it open, I would say. And as a question...
He keeps it open.
Yeah. I don't... I mean, I don't make clear plans, you know, for future because it's not working, you know. It's just the life. I didn't imagine my life will be like this 3-4 years ago, or 5, or even 2, you know. So you just have to surf around life, I think, and not making super clear extra plans. Maybe with some goals, of course, what you want in general, but
of course.
Not so precise where with, you
and
know.
When and with who.
Yeah. No, I think you need the quality, you know, for someone to be with a musician is to understand music, you know, to understand music, not only listening, but that's also what's behind the scenes.
And how it works.
Yeah, how it works and how busy you are and why you are so busy.
Yes.
Not many people understand why you practice 10 hours per day or 8 hours per day.
Exactly.
And after you do some emails and after you do that and that and that.
And there's no time for family.
Yeah. Some don't understand that. That's absolutely normal. You just have to find, you know,
the right
your
person. Yes, exactly. The right person.
Exactly.
You already mentioned before that everything started from Moldova and in Moldova with Moldovan people. Have you ever thought or felt that people or other musicians from all around the world, where you have the concerts, are acting differently or maybe speaking to you differently just because you're from Moldova?
I would say in the beginnings it was quite a lot. It was like, especially some of Russian people, they say like Moldavashka. So it's a little bit like, hey, I'm Moldovan guy, like whatever, you know. But after I think you earn the respect, and for what you do, you just have to do your best and do great things, and after, I think people start to respect you. So you have to earn sometimes that when you come from small countries which are not well known for great artists. So.
But for now, you are just a representative person who represents Moldova all around the world. And I'm pretty sure you always say you're proud to be Moldovan.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm very happy to be one of quite some people who promote Moldova abroad. We have also great artists from different instruments, as well you.
Thank you very much, Radu.
So I think it's very nice to have a group of people, and yeah, I'm always saying I love Moldova, I'm coming from Moldova. I also have Romanian citizenship, and for me it's fine to write Moldova/Romania, but to write Romania, that's not fine,
Yes, exactly. And always, even though I know people would say Maldive, what? Moldova, what? Male, whatever, but not Moldova. I'm still continuing to explain where Moldova is, and always the explanation, for me at least, is Moldova is between Romania and Ukraine, and they start to understand where Moldova is.
Especially last years, even more, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, but now it's more easy, I would say, to explain from where we are.
Amazing. Radu, what do you think is the journey from Moldova to Carnegie Hall?
No, I never felt like I have to play in a hall or I have to win a competition. Of course I want to do that, and I always tried my best, but it was like I always felt like I want to be better every day. I want to work more, to become better, to change, and to leave something behind me, So that was my thoughts, and the journey, it's not a straight line.
Yes.
It's always left, right. Sometimes it's very hard, I would say. It feels like on social media, it feels like, hey, he's traveling everywhere, enjoying the life, No, absolutely not, guys.
No, I don't feel like that, because I'm also a musician, and I know when I travel how tiring it might be, especially because you need to meet a lot of people. You need to meet the artistic directors. You need to be very likable. For them to invite you to the second year or the third year and so on. What do you do so they like you more?
I don't think I do anything. So I'm not thinking really I have to go and be super nice with someone.
But it's not always to be super nice. It's just to have a nice personality, a sparkling personality.
I think you just have to be yourself. I'm always myself, if I feel doing that, I'm doing. If not, no. So it's very simple for me. Of course, I always think, is it a good idea to go somewhere or not to go, or to accept something or not to accept? Depending on, I always analyze a lot. But once I take the decision, it's my decision, and it's not based on people would like me to do that,
Yes.
So I think I'm trying also, of course, to be nice with everybody, and I'm trying to help a lot of people. That's my thing. I love to help. So when I feel like with my help, someone is really doing something, it's, of course, my students, it's rewarding, I would say.
Yes, I know what you mean. And your students for sure are going to watch our interview. What would be your advice for them to achieve your achievements, to win that many competitions? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are watching us know that I think you are the most rewarded accordion player in the world.
I'm not sure, but I'm not far from that.
I'm pretty sure about that, actually, because can you tell us the most important awards that you received?
I mean, one of the most important, I would not say, I would say just the top 3. It's one of that is I won auditions of young concert artists last year in New York. That's helping a lot my career, I would say. And of course, some of I had an inter-instrumental competition 1 or 2 years ago in Milano. It's Società Umanitaria. It's like people from all the academies in Europe. They participate, doesn't matter, accordion, flute, piano, violin, chamber music, voice. They all participate, so I won. I think it was like 200, 300 participants in general.
Crazy.
And just one place,
Crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine 200 people. Oh my God, that's crazy.
200 participants, so also chamber music, you compete with piano trio, with wind quintet, with string quartet, with everything, and you are an accordionist.
Yes, an accordionist.
Yeah.
But some people say that an accordion is a whole orchestra, just like the piano is.
Absolutely. I think even more than piano. It's not because I'm disconsidering. I love piano. absolutely great instrument, but sometimes I feel people are getting tired a little bit, you know? Not getting tired, but they love piano, they want piano, but they want also something else.
Something different.
Yes, an accordion has different, you know, I can manipulate with sound in a different way, so I can have really different instruments. On piano, you can play a lot of notes, but you can't have many colors. I mean, you can have the colors. I played piano and I would say like, you are thinking that colors, you are trying to imagine that colors, and of course the sound is a little bit different, but it's not so direct as on accordion when you just have a switcher and it's a totally different sound, you know.
Yes, for sure. Radu, Berliner Philharmoniker. What can you say about that? The dream of everyone, the dream of every musician on earth, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay, Berliner Philharmoniker is a symphonic orchestra with which I didn't play, but Berlin Philharmonic I played a few times. So it's a dream. It's a really nice hall, but just between us, I first offered to play in Berlin Philharmonic, I declined. Yes, exactly.
Did you have something else booked?
No, I was free on that date.
Why would you decline?
Because I didn't feel the right attitude. So,
That's what you need to know, guys. When you're a musician, you need to have the attitude. I mean, you can have the attitude after a few years and after a few awards, right? You can't have it in the beginning.
Yeah, but I trust myself. If I feel it's not the right thing to do, I wouldn't do even if how you could do that, how you could decline Berlin Philharmonic concert, you know. Yeah, you can do that, and it's not a problem for me. Or Carnegie Hall, I can decline Carnegie Hall if I don't feel it's the right time, or...
Can we make a separate reel about that? I can decline Berliner Philharmonic, I can decline Carnegie Hall. Please invite me to Carnegie Hall, because I'd go and substitute you.
Yeah, okay, if I decline... No, it's just about, I felt that time it was not the right time, and it was just not the right attitude. I felt like I'm invited, not because I'm Radu, because they need an accordionist, and they didn't see myself as a personality, just as an accordionist. And when I feel like I'm going there and I'm not like appreciated, I'm not cocky, but I just want to know a right attitude. Sometimes I'm coming for very little money. I know we want to speak about that, but and yes, I'm just going because I have friends and they really appreciate, and hey, we really want you back here. You know, when I hear that, I'm always trying my best. But when it's like, can you do that?
We just need someone to play.
Yeah. So that's why I declined it. I knew it will come later. So.
And it came.
Yeah, and it came, and you just have to trust yourself again.
Amazing. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Thinking about that maybe you are losing from one part, and when I'm saying that, I mean the personal life, do you feel you are more fulfilled in the professional way? And I'm speaking financially.
Yeah, I think just in my mentality, no one should do music for money. That's my thinking, because I mean we need money to live.
Yeah.
But if you love music and you do it because you love it and you want to do it, money will come. You know, there are periods and periods when it's more, when it's less. So I'm not starving, I would say, you know. So that's the most important. When I want something, I kind of can do it. You know, depends of course on what, but I feel happy, you know, and of course, every concert is different and every organizer is different, and you always want to get paid more and more because you work more and more. And finally, for me, it's important the result on the stage. You know, if I go out and I'm super happy about my performance, people are super happy about my performance, somehow I feel I'm fulfilled.
Yes.
And after, of course, financially is coming if you do the right things.
Yeah, that's right. Do you remember the most paid job that you had, or the most paid masterclass or concert, and where was it?
Oh, that's a very hard question. I think in China I was paid the most.
Yeah.
One time.
So musicians get more paid in China?
Actually, before pandemic it was.
Yeah.
I'm not sure after pandemic, and I don't have a clear image yet, but I feel somehow that before pandemic China was a little bit different market. And I don't remember so well, but it was a 5-figure number. So for a concert, for a festival, for a festival, I think I played 2 concerts or something, or 3 or 2. I can't remember, but not full concerts. So just, you know. So I remember that feeling, like I was like,
5-figure.
Finally, you know.
But still, after taxes, a lot of time.
Yeah.
Let's not speak about taxes,
Yeah,
right?
let's not speak.
And where do you invest your money? Because I'm pretty sure you invest quite a lot of the amounts that you're earning.
Yeah, I mean, I'm investing always in music. I would say what you see on I would say, like my accordion only costs quite a lot of money. And as a spoiler here, I would say, just as a surprise for you and as a thank you, I would say that I ordered my second accordion. So I will have it done by the end of 26.
Wow.
So it'll be even better, even, I don't know, you know. So I invest quite a lot of money in accordion. I invest quite a lot of money in what I'm doing, in, you know, everything what means a musician, you know. So I always, when I feel I can do something, I just take money and invest it, you know. So and besides that, I like, I don't know, to have the best electronics, you know, that helps me like the best, I don't know.
So this is the main shopping you're doing, right? With the electronics and...
Yeah, clothes, I hate.
You hate clothes shopping?
Yeah, because it's always so boring for me, you know. It just takes forever. I want to go home, you know. I'm just 10 minutes in the shop and like, no, nothing.
You can shop online?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Who does help you with the looking you're having on the stage?
Yeah, I have some, let's say, friends. I have sometimes my mom, sometimes my girlfriend, sometimes, you know, depends. I always search also by myself, but again, in that 10 minutes.
Yeah. Great. Because, for example, for the girls, it's always so complicated to get dressed well and be fashioned, especially because every time we have a concert, we need to think about the repertoire we're going to play and with which orchestra and on which stage and on what time, what part of the day. So every time is quite complicated for us. It's a whole journey.
I wouldn't say it's so complicated for me, but still, you know, you have to find your image. And yeah, sometimes you need help from specialists, you know, that sometimes I got, sometimes not. Depends on the case. So it's always flexible. I don't think about it, you know.
Yeah.
I just feel, oh, okay, I really need to go shopping, you know. And in that moment I just go...
When everything is worn up already.
Yeah, exactly. And in that moment I just go like, everything in my hands. I take one day and I survive.
Radu, to finish on a happy note, I'd say that we have a few very quick choices for you. And I'm going to give you 2 choices. Please choose one, but very, very quick. First one is Bach or Piazzolla?
Bach.
It was very fast indeed. Moldova or Denmark?
Moldova.
A small, intimate stage or a grand hall with thousands?
Grand hall with thousands.
Okay. Radu, when we decided to do the interviews, the first thing that came into our minds and the minds of the organizers of the interview, we thought it would be a great opportunity to try to make an artistic moment with each guest. You are a great accordion player, I'd say the best. No, thank you. And I'd appreciate if we can make a duo together with you for our viewers.
Of course, let's try.
Let's try. What is the brand of your accordion?
So I have a Piccini accordion.
Oh wow.
Especially made for me. It's a RR model.
Radu Ratoi, my God,
Yeah, so,
did you see that?
Yes.
Very beautiful.
It's...
Can I ask you how much it costs?
No, you can't.
Okay,
Joke.
can you buy a Mercedes?
Of course.
What kind of Mercedes and from which year?
Let's keep it like that.
No, okay. Can you buy a Rolls Royce?
No.
No, okay. What kind of Mercedes? Tell us, please, because we want to know.
Oh, I mean, this is a Piccini Nova at the
Yes.
base. So a Piccini Nova, I think, starts... I mean, it depends a lot on the country, 30, 40,000, and goes up around. So I'm not sure every, you know, the factory knows better the prices, but it's around that. So I would say this is...
We're talking euros, right?
Yes, of course. Not Moldovan lei.
Not Belarus rubles.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay, what do you want to play, Radu?
I think let's give a proper version of Enescu Rhapsody together.
Okay. Let's try that. Thank you very much, Radu. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Radu, here at Voices of Moldova, we have a tradition. Each guest have to give a question for our next guest. What would your question be?
Oh, okay. So as I know, the next guest will be also someone from Moldova. I would ask, where do you think Moldova will be in 2050?
Oh my, that's a really great question. Okay. Acoustic or electronic accordion?
Definitely acoustic.
Why?
I mean, electronic is not for me. It's very different. It's not an accordion in my opinion.
Oh my. Okay, good to know. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Solo or duo?
Solo.
Solo, oh my god.
Of course.
What about the Moldo duo?
I love playing in Moldo duo with Stefan, but for me, solo, I like the pressure. You know? I like the pressure and I like to be there and fight for it and kind of give a little bit of blood, on stage. That's for me the feeling, so the solo gives the most. On duo, I'm more relaxed. I also give my 100%, but I know I have someone here, so we are both quite good. And we manage, it will be okay, When you are solo, it's just like really surviving.
All the pressure is just on you. You can't share it with anyone else.
Exactly, and I know I control everything. I am responsible of everything, so solo by far.
Yeah, do you have after concerts the same thing as I do? Because after I play a big concert, it doesn't matter if it's a full concert or just 3 pieces, I am so excited and I'm so into the pressure of the concert that I can't really be myself or eat for about 2-3 hours.
For eating, for sure. It's always hard to go to the after party.
After party, exactly.
Yeah, it's always hard. I mean, I'm going, but usually I'm not eating much.
Yeah, we're not eating, that's right.
Yeah, because it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of mental
adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline, and so it's nice. It's nice somehow, I like that also, so that's why we are musicians.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And I think this is why we have dependence.
Yes, I have this as well, and it's also, sometimes it's more about traveling, sometimes. I just feel when I'm not flying 2-3 weeks, it's just like something is not right.
Give us the number. How many countries did you travel to?
Oh, I don't have a number. For sure in Europe, I searched, I don't have 2 countries like Monaco and Liechtenstein.
Monaco and Liechtenstein festival organizers.
But,
please invite Radu and me, because we also can do a duo.
Of course.
Just like you saw earlier.
Yes, we can come with a trio. Panflute, accordion, panflute, so
yes,
let's not make too much advertisement here.
Radu is going to do it all. Radu, thank you so much for being with us today. It was a pleasure, and thank you for being so open and warm about all the questions.
Thank you too, it was a pleasure to be here, and good luck.
Thank you very much. In the end of our interview, I'd like to ask you to enter our comment section and give a question for our next guest. Thank you very much for watching Voices of Moldova. It means a lot to us. See you next time.